Yeah. Hey guys, it's about time. Yeah. Hey, I mean, hey, it's about time. Yeah, I thought about it, but hey, here I am. So, what's going on with the Marvel scene is, well, it is like it is. You know, it is like it is. I'm gonna tell you. Yeah. I don't know what to call it, but I thought that I would just, just be on here and just say, well, look, the videos that I use on here, I have prior permission to use. So, you know, and I use them with the express permission of the owners. Hey, so what it boils down to is, those of you who are giving me copyright strikes for using Colin's content, you can hear it for yourself that I have prior permission by the owner to use the content. So, hello?
I hear it, right? So what's going on?
Yeah, I've been getting copyright strikes from people every time I upload your content, and it's
I
getting,
bet most of it is from imposters trying to pretend to be me. I
yeah,
thought.
yeah, it's getting kind of tired, the content that you've been sending me, I've been uploading it,
Yeah,
and every time I do, I get copyright strikes and stuff like that.
I'm gonna make this perfectly clear. I
So
give Randy permission to upload my content, and all of you who send him a copyright claim every time he uploads my content, you should be ashamed. You should be ashamed of yourself. Why? because it's my content, not yours.
I mean, it's like
I edit.
it's like every video I upload, like even if it's not your content and I have permission from the owners to use it, they still give me copyright strikes, and it's like crazy because I don't copyright anybody's stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, if I see a video and I want to use it, then I use it, But other than that, I don't copyright people's stuff. I mean, it's
Yeah.
ridiculous. It's ridiculous
I know.
to even say that, but you got people who think that, and it's not cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, well, me copyrighting somebody's stuff is like what? You're gonna accuse the Lone Ranger of plagiarism. You're
Yeah.
gonna accuse Superman of being a fake and flying with a jetpack and
Yeah.
using a strength enhancing exoskeleton under his suit.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. I mean, it's been happening a while. I mean, I even use Terry Lynn's. I even use Jules' videos sometimes, and when I do, it's like copyright strike.
Yeah.
Yeah, your singing videos, copyright strike. Copyright claim and other stuff.
Yeah. The
Dude,
thing about doing a
come
singing
on.
video is that
Yeah, but
pretty much
this
every
is the
time I upload one of my cover songs, it gets
this
hit
is the
with copyright
this
claims from YouTube.
yeah, but this is the thing, dude. Every time I upload anything like concerning you or Jules, it's the same old thing.
It's just a bunch of toxic
Yeah.
people.
It's like I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like I don't know, man. It's like I don't know. It's a bunch of people that just conspires to like make it seem like I'm the bad guy or something, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, this person went all out, went so far as to not only give me a copyright strike, but even went as far to explain his comment and why. How do you say that? He copied Franco McVoy's comment, um, except he said I was a hater and they need you back. You're a very good creator and stuff. You know
Right.
that type of thing. I strike the comment, you know, but then
Yeah.
I strike I strike the comment and I ban the person from the
Yeah.
broadcast
That's
for
like that.
coming back.
That's like weeks ago when that one person accused me of stealing that song "Fireflies" by Owl City from them, even
You
though
mean
they don't own the rights of that song.
hold on. You mean Fireflies from the Veronica Mars album, don't you?
No, that song by
That's
Owl
the
City.
Yeah, that's the one from the soundtrack.
Yeah, you do know that that song was that song was actually written from the point of view of someone who's autistic, right?
Yeah, no.
The lead singer of Owl City is autistic.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, yeah. If you don't remember that person accused me of stealing that song, even though I did not steal it.
I know it. And whether you know it
I
or
choose
whether
that
you
cover song with using a karaoke version of that song in back in
I know
2017
you didn't
when I was
use
still in
any.
high school.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, even like when you give me like music videos you enjoy to
Yeah.
use, it's yes. What?
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me. Oops.
Welcome back, Ray.
Like I told you. Hello. Hello.
Hey, welcome back, Ray.
It's like I told you. It's like every time I get like it's like every time I do something.
It's just all the toxic people on YouTube who are still spreading lies and making toxic content about me as they have exposed me for something I'm not.
Well, it's still like it's like in a way they're making you like popular because like you didn't do anything, so it's nothing for you to be ashamed about. I mean,
Hey,
dude.
Ray, remember when I was telling you about how the Halloween movie franchise and the Hellraiser movie franchise and Child's Play and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Nightmare on Elm Street
Yeah,
are
you told me.
and the Evil Dead movies are all set in the same movie universe?
Yeah, you told me.
Well, you want to know how Evil Dead connects to all those other different franchises, Ryan?
They're made in the same. They're made in the same. They exist in the same universe.
So here's how it's a funny story how the Evil Dead franchise became part of it. You see, when they were making Evil Dead 2, one of the crew members of the Evil Dead one of the crew members of the Evil Dead 2 movie went over onto the set of the Nightmare on Elm Street movie that they happen to be making next door on the sound stages next door.
Yeah.
And borrowed Freddy Krueger's glove and placed it in the background of one of the scenes of Evil Dead 2. And the whole thing led to the whole thing with Freddy Krueger also existing in the same movie universe as Jason Voorhees.
I mean, to be honest with you, to be really honest with you, I don't see why somebody would do something like that, because that only just adds more continuity to whatever movie that prop belongs.
Yeah, but the thing is, the reason why I put quotations when I said borrowed is because the crew member did it without asking, and as an inside joke.
Oh, he stole it.
Yeah, it's an inside joke. But of course, but then it was returned to the set of that Nightmare on Elm Street movie, and there was no offense taken, nothing bad happened afterwards. And well, And this was supposed to come full circle several years later when they were doing Freddy versus Jason, because originally they were planning on having Ash Williams be part of Freddy versus Jason. But with Bruce Campbell reprising the role of Ash Williams. But that didn't happen, though, because Director Sam Raimi pretty much didn't want to get used, and also Bruce Campbell was actually not really into reprising the role of Ash Williams at all. Like he felt that he was done with that character, and in fact, in the early 2000s, right? Bruce Campbell wasn't even playing Ash Williams anymore. It wasn't until Stars chose to create their Ash versus Evil Dead TV series and brought Bruce Campbell back as Ash Williams years later.
Yeah,
but since they ended up not being able to use Ash Williams in Freddy vs. Jason, the whole idea of him battling the original idea of the film, which had Ash Williams part of the movie, was turned into a graphic novel series instead. Yeah, and you see, in the original Idiot, the thing that was really going to tie Evil Dead to Friday the 13th, Ray, or Freddy vs. Jason, was the fact that Jason Voorhees is actually a Deadite.
Okay.
And that's why every time you see him, I was going to explain why he goes from being a little boy to somehow being this really tall, imposing, big, decaying dude with a hockey mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was actually confirmed. But of course, Bruce Campbell actually expressed fairly recently that he had no interest in doing any Evil Dead sequels, and that neither does Sam Raimi, and that the newest Evil Dead movie they're coming out with, which is it'll be a spinoff, has a female cast, a female a protagonist, and but of course, every time a lot of times when Sam Raimi directs a movie, he usually gets Bruce Campbell to make an appearance in one of his movies somehow. When it was announced, the funny thing is, when it was announced that Bruce Campbell was going to make an appearance in Doctor Strange 2: The Multiverse of Madness, so many people thought that it was going to be in the form of Bruce Campbell playing one of the many different Doctor Strange variants from the multiverse. But it turned out to just be a funny little appearance at the very end of the movie that makes no sense at all. You want to know what? Yeah, Ray. You want to know what Bruce Campbell's little cameo was in Doctor Strange: The Multiverse of Madness?
Really? What?
It was just this random little scene that, right before the end credits start, it shows Bruce Campbell, some random guy looking to the camera saying, "It's over."
What?
Yeah, I'm serious. I saw this actually in the form of a leaked footage that someone posted on YouTube. Yeah, someone leaked that part of the ending of the film. Somehow got leaked on the internet before the movie was released to theaters, and apparently that was Bruce Campbell's appearance, a very random cameo, where he's just some random guy on the street who looks into the camera and says, "It's over." Yeah, I saw it make no friggin' sense at all. Yeah, in fact, the last thing that Bruce Campbell played Ash Williams in was actually a video game.
Why?
Some video game that came out a year or two ago.
Yeah.
It was, yeah, but Bruce Campbell revealed though that was the last time he was ever going to make an appearance as Ash Williams ever, because he was completely done with the character at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't blame him. It's the character that he's mostly known for, and it was the character that pretty much jump-started his whole acting career.
Yeah.
I mean, to think that the first Evil Dead movie was a low-budget film, that Bruce Campbell was an unknown actor. I mean, what's funny is the character wasn't even called Ash Williams at first, right? In the first Evil Dead movie, they never even referred to him as Ash Williams. They only started calling him Ash like when it came to, I think, either Evil Dead 2 or Army of Darkness, when the character suddenly needed a first and last name. Because at first in the first Evil Dead movie, Ash Williams wasn't like the sarcastic, cocky and brash guy that he ended up being that he ended up becoming in Evil Dead 2 and Army of Darkness. In the first Evil Dead movie, he was basically a scream queen.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's funny?
What?
So many people thought that Deadpool was the first rated R live action superhero movie when it came out, even though it's not. In fact, remember that movie called Darkman?
Yeah, Darkman.
Which starred Liam Neeson and was directed by Sam Raimi?
Yeah, Darkman Returns.
Liam Neeson only played Darkman in the first movie, Randy.
I know, but Darkman Returns was, that only validated.
The sequels were straight to DVD sequels, right? And what's funny is what's funny? Do you know that there was actually a TV pilot for a Darkman TV series that didn't go anywhere? Yeah, it aired in the late 90s, but it didn't lead to a TV series at all, though. And it starred a fairly unknown English actor as the main character, and the problem was that he just wasn't Liam Neeson.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why the pilot didn't lead to a TV series.
Yeah, but not many people can do what Liam Neeson does.
Yeah, what's funny is, if I remember correctly, originally, before Liam Neeson was cast as Darkman, originally actor Bill Paxton actually really wanted the role of Darkman. And he happened to be really good friends with Liam Neeson at the time. And Liam Neeson heard about that they were looking for actors for an actor to play Darkman. And he decided to audition, and he ended up getting cast. Yeah, for pretty much Darkman actually was one of the first, I think was the first rated R live action superhero movie, I think. Then there was a terrible live action Spawn movie. Yeah, that I've seen Spawn, and guess what?
What?
The actor who played Spawn in the movie, actor slash martial arts expert Michael J. White, he has expressed many times how he's disappointment with the film. You see, he revealed that when he was cast, he read all the Spawn comic books that he could get his hands on, and to prepare for the role, and that he was actually, and it turned out he went all out for the part, and but then they made all these crazy changes to the film, including that adding that subplot of Martin Sheen's character having some kind of bomb in his heart and stuff. That's that crap. And well, it just made Michael J. White very disappointed, because the movie went from being like to actually feeling like Spawn to somehow feeling not really that much like Spawn. And that's why Michael J. White didn't do another superhero movie until the Dark Knight movie. Yeah, I don't remember, the Dark Knight movie with Heath Ledger as a Joker.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, if you don't know, Michael J. White makes an appearance in the Dark Knight as a thug, as a gangster guy, and it was actually revealed. There's a scene that really revealed that the suit the purple suit that Heath Ledger wears, the Joker in the movie, was actually stolen from Michael J. White's character's wardrobe. Yeah, the Joker basically stole his outfit. Yeah.
I know. It's like, dude, come on.
Michael, yeah. The sad thing about Spawn, though, is that there were plans for a long time. There were plans for a Spawn reboot movie with Jamie Foxx playing Spawn, and that Todd Phillips has actually talked about it a lot throughout the years. But guess what? Sadly, nothing came of it. But guess what, Ryan? You probably know this. A family member of my stepdad's family, named Lee, actually went to the same university as Todd McFarlane, and actually knew Todd McFarlane a little bit.
Wow.
And it turns out Todd McFarlane was known for giving out like Spawn memorabilia to a lot of people he knows, and he actually gave Lee some Spawn stuff. And guess what? I have all the Spawn stuff that he gave Lee. And you see, I referred to him as Uncle Lee, but yeah, he sadly passed away a few years ago, Rando.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
You know how I ended up with his Spawn memorabilia that Tom McFarlane gave to him? Lee actually left a lot of his stuff at Aunt Dixie at someone's house. I forget her name, but she's from my stepdad's family. She lives here in Kennewick, but anyway, she had a lot of Lee's stuff in her basement, including a lot of his art stuff. And Lee was like an artist, and even had like a lot of stuff printed out for like coloring and stuff like that. And like he some of his she had my stepdad and my stepdad's mom like come and help her clean out some of Lee's stuff after he died, and Dean, my stepdad, ended up taking the Spawn memorabilia and bringing it home and giving it to me. Yeah, it wasn't that much Spawn memorabilia though. It was a Spawn themed Hot Wheels car from the '90s, and a Spawn comic book, and I think a Spawn like pin. Yeah, so isn't that crazy though? Basically, Lee knew Todd McFarlane.
Mm.
Yeah. That's basically worked out
crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, so basically Lee was at the same year went to the same university as Tom McFarlane when Tom McFarlane was going there. And so like Tom McFarlane loves talking about Spawn a lot. It pretty much does it all the time, and like gives people Spawn memorabilia a lot.
Yeah.
Yes, I bet that probably makes some of you in the watching jealous. If some of you are watching or having to be a fan of Todd McFarlane. Yeah, so yeah, I can actually say I have some of Todd McFarlane's Spawn memorabilia. Because it used to belong to my uncle Lee, who was from my stepdad's family, but who sadly passed away. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, is that crazy? Yeah. Is that cool to write that I end up with some of Todd McFarlane's Spawn memorabilia?
Yeah, that is cool.
Yeah. And apparently, the Spawn comic book that I ended up with, apparently it went with a specific Spawn themed Hot Wheels car. And apparently they're supposed to go together, and that together they're worth like a huge sum of money. But sadly, the Spawn themed Hot Wheel car that I ended up with is not the exact one that the comic book went with. So I know this because I searched it once. I searched it one day.
Mm-hmm.
Back when I ended up with the Spawn memorabilia.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, so that's cool. Yeah, so yeah, everybody, I am a comic book nerd. But before I forget, Randy, I'm officially going back to doing cosplay.
That's cool.
Yeah, remember that anime convention that I went to with my friend Pedro back in 2019 or 2020 called KirinokoCon?
Yeah.
The one where I cosplayed as Michael Myers from Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Well, after it being canceled several times because of COVID these last few years, they're officially doing it. They're actually officially doing it this year, and Pedro and I are actually going to it this year, but this time I'm gonna be doing two cosplays. Frank Castle, the Punisher from the Netflix Punisher series, and Jason Todd, the Red Hood. But starting tomorrow, Ray, I'm going on the keto diet.
Yeah, well.
Because I need to lose weight so I can get into better in a good shape like I used to be in for when I had to do cosplay as both characters.
Yeah.
Because both characters are pretty muscular. But Frank Castle, man, he has like a army soldier body though, because he was a veteran. So I'm gonna be I'm gonna have to put in a lot of work with my body to get into really, really good shape for both cosplays. That's why I'm going on a keto diet starting tomorrow. My parents are also going on too.
Mm-hmm.
My parents went on the keto diet for a while, like 1 or 2 years ago, right? But they didn't. They stopped doing it though because it was just a lot of that shit to do, like counting carbs. But my mom said we're gonna all three of us are gonna get the keto diet and yeah.
Yep.
So after a few months, Randy, I'm gonna be looking very slimmer than I do right now. More slim and more muscular, like I used to be. Yeah, no.
Go for it. That's what I say. Go for it.
Yeah. So I'll be back to wearing this helmet again. The last time I cosplayed as Jason Todd was, I think it was 2019. I think it was. It was at RadCon, the convention they have at the Red Lion Hotel every year. And yeah.
I know.
I remember when I was at Con as Michael Myers, my first 2 days that I was there, I got stopped by 17 people, all wanting to take my picture. Yeah, like while I was there, my Michael Myers cosplay turns is really popular, like highly talked about thing. To the point where some people were even asking, like what's that Michael Myers dude's Instagram? What's his Snapchat? Yeah, that was one, and that's what was actually the reason why I ended up getting an Instagram and a Snapchat, right?
No.
Yeah, because it's a popular thing with cosplay. People do cosplay, but yeah, yeah, conventions are actually usually last 3 days, right?
Yeah. Now
And
you
while
don't.
I'm there to 3 days, and yeah, and all 3 days that I was at Con, my Michael Myers cosplay was like one of the highest talked about things, the most highly talked about things there.
Yeah, I was like that though.
Which was kind of overwhelming, because like all of a sudden I'm like one of the most talked about things there.
Dude.
Like, and there were people walking up to me saying, "Please kill me." I'm not kidding. Yeah, as a joke, an inside joke, people were like walking up to me asking me to kill them because of what I was cosplaying as. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's interesting. Like, Grant, what would you do if you were cosplaying as Michael Myers at a convention and people kept walking up to you? saying, "Please kill me."
I'd give him that Michael Myers look. Then I'd just kill him.
Yeah, despite this, but Michael Myers doesn't have a look though. We only see him with a mask on.
Yeah, I know. I'd give him that look and then I'd just
And
get.
you know that video game called Dead by Daylight,
Yeah.
which had Ghostface, Michael Myers, and uh, Jason Voorhees in it. Well, on my first 2 days at KinrokoCon, I kept bumping into this group of guys who were, three guys. One was cosplaying as Ghostface. One was cosplaying as I think Jason Voorhees, and the other one was cosplaying, I think, as Freddy Krueger. I mean, as I think Freddy Krueger, I think it was, or Pinhead, and they started following me around to the point where I had to kept trying to hide from them. And the first time I bumped into them, they formed a circle around me and got down on their knees and started bowing to me, like that scene from Dead by Daylight where they're bowing to Michael Myers.
Please.
It caught me off guard, and well, next thing I know, hours later, I noticed that while I'm walking to the building, I noticed those same three guys following me.
Let me guess. And you was like, please kill me, please.
No, they were just following me, and it got a little bit annoying to the point where I started trying to hide from them. So it's like they were taking their cosplay a little too seriously. Because I guess I guess in Dead by Daylight, Michael Myers is like the serial killers of all movie serial killers, and it's worshipped by Ghostface and like Jason Voorhees and I think Pinhead from Hellraiser and I guess but it made me uncomfortable and made me annoyed. And I got annoyed by them constantly following me. So yeah, and
right, let's go to Harrison, who's a Chelsea fan. Harrison.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah, good. Thanks for having me on. I'm a big fan of the show.
Let me tell you, dude. It was crazy because I'd never been to a cosplay party before except one time, and these girls showed up. One girl showed up as Sailor Moon.
Yeah,
dude. One girl showed up as Sailor Moon. I mean, it was 5 girls that showed up, and they showed up as Sailor Scouts. It was like crazy.
Yeah, Sailor Moon is popular anime.
It was crazy, man. One guy showed up as Zero from Vampire. What is it? Not Vampire Rosario, but Vampire Knight.
The only thing there's one thing you have to watch out for at conventions, right? At comic conventions or anime conventions is that there could be a dude dressed up as a female anime character.
Oh, I know that to be real. Yeah.
Yeah.
I ran into plenty of those, trust me.
Yeah, and
buddy of mine had a Halloween had like sort of a cosplay thing for his kid, and we thought that the girl's mother was going to show up. So what we did was we put out extra candy for the kids, at his house, because his wife was throwing a Halloween party for their kids. So we're upstairs. We basically give them the living room, the dining room, the dancing and whatnot. So we're all sitting in the kitchen playing cards,
Mm.
and his son comes in there, and this is the thing: his son comes in there and goes, "Daddy, Daddy, you have to come in. You have to come in. You have to come here right now. You have to come right now. I think I see something I shouldn't see." Dude, he said he walked over to the fifth Sailor Scout and was like this. Hey man, you need to cut that out. You know, coming here dressed like that is not right. I mean, he just pulled him aside and said, "You're not even a girl. I know you're not a girl. You might as well just stop."
Yeah, that's something you have to be
Dude.
careful
Oh,
about
dude.
because
But dude, check it out. But he let him go. He let him go with it because he let him go. It was all in the spirit of fun, so he let him go with it. It wasn't
yeah,
nothing to
yeah.
worry about.
The thing about cosplay is that's funny. You meet a lot of interesting and cool people.
Yeah,
And
but
then you're like, all right, yeah,
what I'm saying is it was all about fun, so
yeah.
he let him stay at the party, and it was all about fun, and we all had a good time. He came in and played cards with us and
I mean,
played video games with
one
us.
person I met here at CryptoCon was this dude who was cosplaying as Mermaid Man from SpongeBob SquarePants,
Oh gosh.
and he had me do this funny selfie with him, which makes it look like I'm Michael Myers chasing him with the butcher knife, like in like a pose, like about to stab him while he's running from me,
Yeah.
and like yeah, you know, remember I ended up posting on my Facebook, you know, when I
I didn't even know you had a
3 days I was at
Facebook.
CureNicoCon, if you don't remember.
Nah, I didn't know you had a Facebook.
You
But
remember that? Yeah, like, I remember, how did you react when you saw that picture, though?
huh?
How did you react when you saw that picture, the one of me
Yeah.
chasing Mermaid Man Barnacle Boy, I mean Mermaid Man from
Yeah, but
SpongeBob?
what I'm saying is we let him stay because it was all in good fun. You know, he had a good time and we had a good time. We let him come in and play cards with us, and we played video games. You
Yeah,
know, he's a pretty cool guy. And what I saw nothing wrong with his costume. You know, except that he came as a Sailor Scout, but whatever. Oh, I'm supposed to say no. Okay. It was nothing wrong with it. One guy showed up as Ant Man, and that was pretty cool. One guy showed up as
guess
Ant
what?
Man. Huh?
Speaking of Ant Man, now they're
One guy
saying
showed up as
that the new Ant Man movie
yeah,
is horrible,
yeah. One
and
guy showed up as
apparently lately I've been hearing some negative stuff about Ant Man's Scott Lang's daughter in the film.
yeah.
Apparently, she's very unlikable and very rude.
You know what? I don't listen to other people. I like to watch movies and form my own opinions. I mean, fun is fun, but I just like to, you know, kind of. I like to form my own opinions. I don't like my opinions shaped by others.
Yeah, it's like
I just don't like my opinions shaped by other people.
yeah,
And that's what that is. You can't let people shape your opinion. See, I was going to take a break from this, but I feel that I have to address this because if I don't, then people are going to keep doing it. You know, regardless of whose videos I
just
use,
had to finish
I
my short
always,
workout
I
and
always
then
have,
kicked out.
I always have permission to use them. I mean, whether you like the person or not, I mean, that's up to you. If you don't like the videos I post, then don't watch them. But then I'm gonna still use the content that they
Yeah,
give me.
and all
You
of you
know,
who keep sending him copyright claims every time he uploads my content, you need to stop and get alive, okay?
I mean,
You
I
only doing
didn't,
it. You only do it because you know it's my content, and you're
I
just
didn't.
angry that my content is still being uploaded to YouTube, even
I
though
mean,
I don't have a channel anymore.
I didn't steal it. He just let me use it. You know,
Yeah, I gave him permission, which is something you're supposed to do when
unlike
someone's
most,
up when you're
unlike
yeah,
most people
what
who
you're supposed
will,
to do.
unlike most people who will call themselves uh, glomming videos from another channel and uploading it, retitling it and uploading it as their own.
Yeah, look.
And I've known people to actually do that kind of thing.
Yeah, look. There's being called copyright people, and if you like to not break the copyright laws, one thing you're supposed to do is if you're planning on posting someone else's content onto your YouTube channel, you have to ask for that person's permission first.
I always ask as a precaution, and
Yeah, and
this is a
in fact,
vocal disclaimer.
Randy
So,
posted my content on his channel because I'm asking him to, which is
so,
me giving him permission.
and so no one can say that I stole it or that I glommed it off his channel or anything like that.
Yeah,
I don't
in
do
fact,
that.
yeah. In fact, I
mean,
messaged him on regular Facebook. I text him asking him to give me to. I asked him to upload my videos onto his channel
I mean,
because
it
it's the only
seems as
way for people to see my content now.
it seems as though every time, and then the guy he recopied Franco McVeigh's comment, and what he did was when he redid the comment, it was like the comment itself. I can tell it wasn't written by this guy because I went back and looked, and it was written by some guy named Franco something, and it was written
Franco
toward another.
McCoy.
Yeah, and it was written toward another YouTuber. So what I did was I said, look, I said I'm not gonna pay it any mind because it's all
What?
like, you know,
What do anything on that?
huh? You mean
No,
what did he say?
no, no. I didn't go outside at all. That was you heard that was the my back me pulling the back door after finishing my work down in there. And was
What
having people getting the door open.
this is what he
Leaving
this
the
is one
room.
of his comments, and this is one of his comments.
Okay.
He commented, Harry, little baby Weiss is a hater. We need him back. He is one of my favorite creators, and he can't let the haters win. Meaning you,
What?
meaning you're one of his favorite creators, and
I'm a
they need
favorite of a
you,
lot of people nowadays.
and they need you back,
I
and
know. Thing is,
you can't let the haters win. See, me, I was gonna give up on this, like totally, like I was just gonna delete this whole damn channel because I saw no reason to, involve myself anymore because
I
it
know,
was like,
and I know he wants me back, but until like I'm until my until I have to know for sure if my channel's gonna be reinstated or not. I don't know. I have no idea what's gonna happen. Well,
well, what I would do, I would offer an alternative, but I know people won't go for it, so I won't offer it. But what I will say is people that give me copyright claims and junk like that for posting his comment is not posting his content is not cool. It's not cool because you know, I mean, it's when you post those copyright things on people's channels and stuff, that makes YouTube look at them kind of funny.
sorry, what was that you were saying?
When they post uh marks on your channel, like the copyright infringement thing, that makes YouTube look at your channel kind of funny. That makes your channel suspect if you get too many of it, too much of it. So, in essence, people, well, in essence, you know what it is. In essence, you know what it is. I mean, it's like,
Sorry about that. It glitched for a second.
yeah, in essence, people, you know what it is. I mean, those videos that I posted are the property of Red Hood Studios, and they are not my videos. I just posted them. You are free to look at them, but they're not mine. Like I said, this is the disclaimer.
Yeah,
They are not mine. I
yeah. So
just
people,
posted.
anytime you see a video on his channel that's property of RH Studios, yeah, that means it's my content.
It's his content, but I
Because
just
I'm the creator of RH Studios, which is short for Red Hood Studios,
yes, and
named after the Agent Todd the Red Hood, who I starred as in that Red Hood Rises R-rated comic fan film. Yeah, hey,
yeah,
I had to go, everybody. I need to go take a shower. But
yep.
but
Basically, yeah, his content is his alone, and nobody has the right to, give it copyright claims because it's on my channel. I mean,
yeah,
the
so I'll
disclaimer,
just give him
disclaimer,
copyright claims every time I upload my content. Shame on you, okay?
the
Because
disclaimer
it's
goes
my
as follows,
content, and I
not
gave him
mine.
permission to post it. It's not your content; it's mine.
The disclaimer
So,
goes, it's not my content.
so if
I
you
just posted it.
so if you think it's okay to give him a copyright claim because he uploaded my content, just stop, okay? Because if I'm the one who gave him permission to post it in the first place.
I mean,
Yes, so you don't have the right to give him a copyright claim because it's my content, not yours.
it's not like I took it. It's not like I stole it.
No, yeah,
Recorded it
because
off his
I
channel,
gave him
and then I don't do that kind of thing.
no, I give him permission to post my content on his channel because it's the only way for all of you to even see my content now.
Is for me to post it.
Yeah, it's the only way. So for any of you to see my content now, because my channel is no longer on YouTube.
The only way to see him is for me to broadcast and him to co-host, so you can see him.
So and
and
this is
his
the
content.
only and this is pretty much the only way for me to stay relevant on YouTube. Yeah, because the thing is, when someone's channel is terminated on YouTube, after a while they stop being relevant on YouTube and people forget about them. But because I'm like a well-known YouTuber, I'm a well-known person on YouTube nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
So and I have a big fan base, and and people like my content. I mean, there's people who actually want my channel back on YouTube, like Franco McCoy, and that shows you that I'm still relevant. That people have not forgotten about me.
I mean, I'm still relevant when it comes down to the thing. I just don't do it as much. I don't do it anymore.
Okay, so
I don't do it anymore.
As I was saying, I'll see you guys next time.
Nope.
Because I have to go take a shower because I have to work tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's a working stiff.
Yeah.
Yeah, those of us who have to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Uh,
And yes, I do still work at Costco. I do. I'm still a product presenter at Costco, giving out like samples of food and stuff like that.
yeah, so those of
Yeah.
you who
So
want
yeah, if any of you live in Kennewick, Washington,
can
or in Tri-Cities, and you have to be at Costco or by where the Columbia Center Mall is
yeah, drop
on
on
tomorrow.
by and
If you're going to be there tomorrow
yeah,
on Monday, you'll probably see me there.
drop on by and say hi.
Giving out samples. It's like, yeah. Me, it's like, I'm like a willing, even though I'm a famous YouTuber, people, the funny thing is, I never get recognized by anybody, but at all.
Oh,
Literally,
brother.
no one ever stopped me on the street and asks me for an autograph or selfie. It's like, it never happens to me. It happens to
me
Randy all the
quite a
time
lot.
because somehow I've somehow managed to keep a low profile off YouTube. I'm off not on YouTube. I'm not on YouTube. Even though I'm very well known on there, and even though a lot of people know what my face looks like.
Yeah,
See, so
I
yeah,
also
no
do.
one. Yeah, so literally no one recognize. So really no one ever recognized me from YouTube, which is crazy.
And I also do ringtones for iTunes.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
Randy, before I leave, what do you think of my new cover song that song?
Hey, I listened to it. It's pretty good. I started to like recommend the video, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you introduce the video and recommend it for people to watch. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah, I guess this is
go
my
for it.
video.
Go for it.
Yeah, like people, the two newest videos that Ray uploaded on his channel today that were actually created by me. And the first one is the official audio version of my brand new cover song that I created yesterday afternoon. It's my cover of "Enjoy the Silence" by it's a song from I think the late early '90s that a lot of you some of you probably remember by the patchy mode. Yeah, and the other video is the official music video for my cover of it. Yeah, and you got Granny playing it.
Here you go. But
Yeah, so I guess that was a little sneak peek at it for all of you.
yeah.
Yeah, I guess I was giving you a little. Granny was giving you a little sneak peek at it. The first few parts of it, yeah,
Yeah, first listen, But if you want to listen to it in its
yeah.
entirety, drop on down to the
Oh,
channels,
wanted, yeah.
Green
Oh,
Ranger, and
it's here
pop
and
it,
mom. It's
pop on in and watch.
a pretty good song, and I remember hearing it. Like I remember listening to it on like VH1 Classic and
Yeah,
like
a buddy
like
of
when I was
mine
younger.
a buddy of mine was trying to get me to upload a video with the original Superman soundtrack. Yeah,
No, definitely not copyright.
hold on.
That's a huge copyright. That would give you like a big copyright strike or copyright claim, right? You would probably get so the copyright claim would be sent to you by John Williams. Or yeah, because he created the theme music. Dun, 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 dun. Peace. So, okay, so I have to go now, everybody. Peace.
Hello, boys and girls. Back again. Hello. Yeah, it's like that, but I gotta go, so I'll go and let you guys, do that. So, so long.